coming up against the Cardinals. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
Bills coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 14 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms. And Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Jim, just talking to the coaches, talking to both of them, how fired up they were. So if the coaches are that fired up, can you imagine how the players are going to be? Their emotions are going to be at sky-high level. That means we are going to have a hard-hitting game. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
The team that sits atop the NFC West will be kicking it away to get this game started. Goodwin's back deep for the return. He's got one return touchdown this season. This game has officially begun. He'll have a chance to take off. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
The Bills come out at a two tight end set. Williams is on the toss, gets the football. Williams met at the 30.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
The Bills will take the snap from the 30. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time. Here's the Bills offense. How will this team rebound after last week's debacle in which they turned the football over 5 times? The Bills now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Let's go.
The Bills will take the snap from the 30. Toss play.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The Bills running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Keeps Peterson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
The Cardinals lined up. Everybody split out wide. The Cardinals take it from the 28. And there's a drop. And now we'll look at the Cardinals' offense. Their running game, not what everybody thought it would be. Right in the middle of the pack when it comes to league average. The Bills defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 2nd and 10. The Cardinals get a first down. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Set up now at the 46.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. He has the grab.
Quarterbacks love play-action passes, especially on first down, because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run. You fake it, easy completion down the field.
The Bills sat at the line. Dime package.
1st and 10. Blunt.
Then picks up about 3. And now we'll take a look at the Bills' defensive lineup. What a strong secondary they have here, as they have really found a way to shut down opponents' quarterbacks.
Second down and 7. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
The Cardinals now move the chains.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Cardinals come out in a bunch set. 1st and goal. Taylor's handed the football.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Bills lined up in the nickel. 2nd and goal from the 10. Takes another handoff. Gilmore's in on the tackle.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. Third and goal from the 4.
Touchdown, Cardinals. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
Goodwin's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bills offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
And now, here's the Cardinals defense. They gave the quarterback a week ago all day to throw and never knocked him down once. The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense.
The play clock's running down.
It's Clay. Good yardage picked up on that ball.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He saw it was cover 4. He knows he can't go deep, so he took the wide open receiver underneath.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Calais Campbell gets the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Bills snap it at the 31. And he hauls it in. That's his first reception today.
I love seeing the post route against defenses that are up there being aggressive. You go down the field. How about that? Stick that foot into the ground, make that break at 10 yards, and run right down the middle of the field on that post route.
Third down on the way. The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Tough catch.
When you can throw the football that high, that accurate, and, man, it is beautiful. Right on the target. Nice catch. What a play.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Over the line. Touchdown.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
And the point after is good.
The Bills kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Peterson's got a chance for a return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Bills defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
First down at the 19. Strong eye handoff here.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Second down and 5. Looking across the middle.
On target with Michael Floyd.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First down following the long play.
From the shotgun. The ball is spotted right at the 46. The Bills defense now is going to go nickel.
Second down and 10. There's a flag right there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space. and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
This play set up by the long gainer. Almost intercepted.
The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
2nd and 10. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Cardinals were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Goodwin's got it. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Bills heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work. The Cardinals defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Let's go.
2nd down and 11. Throws the pass. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. That's his first reception today.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
They're going back up top.
He'll throw it over the middle.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Get ready.
2nd down and 10.
Williams taking the handoff.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And that will close out the first quarter in Orchard Park, New York. We'll return in just a moment.
Now looking at 3rd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
The tackle is made and the first down is picked up.
Williams is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Here's the football resting at the 43. First down at the 43. Robert Woods with the reception. That's reception number 2 for him.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down and 10.
And Williams is going to take the handoff now.
Williams is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down following the run.
Let's go.
Dropping back 3. Intercepted. He's in the clear. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
What a catch. What an interception. And not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot, that gets close to making them quit.
The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point.
The point after is good.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
And no return as this goes for a touchback.
And there is Patrick Peterson.
Their defense has had a lot to do with them getting out to this lead, and he's been the one setting the tone, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I love the way he plays. He's had a terrific day so far. His toughness, I think that's his greatest quality.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. The Bills get a first down.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play action passes for him to work. And this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
The Bills come out in a jumbo set.
First down at the 43. Going deep. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Williams is going to secure the handoff.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
Williams is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
On the way, third down.
Get ready. Red 38.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
The Bills will risk it here, going for it on fourth down. Williams lined up in a single back formation. The Bills will take the snap from the 45.
Charles Clay has the catch.
Third catch today so far. The Cardinals defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think anytime on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking.
They bring in the extra tight end. Williams marked down after a gain of 9. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Let's go.
Second and short. Stands in the pocket. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. Here we are just about the midway point of the second quarter, and with that touchdown, suddenly the gap between these teams isn't that big.
Boy, it changed in a matter of seconds, didn't it? And now, can the defense take advantage of this momentum shift and be excited, go out there and make some plays and help this team maybe get in the lead before halftime?
The Cardinals now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 21-14. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. Robinson's the one who brings him to the ground. And a run back of about 18. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
The Cardinals will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 21-14. First down at the 20.
Looking at every option. Has the reception all alone.
Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they can have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
First down here after the run. Blunt.
Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
The Cardinals offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd and 12.
They'll go ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Daniel Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
It's 3rd down coming up.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
The ball is knocked out.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Cardinals will punt the football.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Cardinals defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Bills will take the snap from the 40. And Williams has got on the handoff.
Williams is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Williams is ready to run off the screen. Gains 15.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Two tight ends on the field here. They need to get the play off. Here's the quick toss. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
Let's go.
The Bills take it from the 38. Johnson's handed the football.
The Cardinals guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Cardinals come out in a dime package.
From the gun. Looking across the middle. The coach is going to go for it.
The Cardinals lined up in the nickel.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Bills now move the chains. The Cardinals might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime. 1st down at the 25. And it's knocked down.
Coming to the line at the 25.
The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense.
2nd and 10. To Williams.
And Washington's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there. The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense.
3rd down and 13.
Goodwin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Marquette down for another reception.
Jim, they call that a post route. Do you know why? The receiver is running towards the goal post, so they call it a post route.
From the red zone.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
They'll go ground. That's Campbell making the stop.
The long drive continues.
Get ready.
2nd and goal from the 4. Right power surge for 6. Touchdown. And just before the half, they battled back and tied the game. That could do a whole lot for the mood of that locker room at the break, Phil.
No question, Jim. It just gives you an emotional lift to find a way to tie a football game up right before halftime. That was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense.
The Cardinals will get the ball back in a tie game. First half coming to a close. Scores 21-21.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Peterson's going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cardinals hope to put up a few more points before the end of the first half. An action-packed first half of football.
Well, I don't see why they can't. They're getting no resistance from the defense. In fact, both of these defenses have been awful here in the first half. Man, they just got to play better.
First down at the 23.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette, blocked.
Gilmore's there to take him down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Right now, we've got a tie game, and that just means exciting football for us in the second half, as we'll have two teams playing 2 quarters to decide a winner. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 3rd down from inside the 50. Floyd is found on the quick pass, and this play goes for a score. The Cardinals up by a touchdown. Bills have it at the 9. Williams going to look for a gap, and he'll take this 9 yards for the score. We're tied back up at 7. Cardinals with the ball late in the first. Johnson's found on the quick pass, and 21 yards later, he'll go in for the score. That takes the lead up to 7. Bills take it at the 29. The pass ends up being picked off. Peterson's the one who would run it back for the score. Cardinals up now by 14. Bills on offense midway through the second. Williams is going to hit off the left side, and he scoots into the end zone for his second TD. The Bills down by a touchdown. Now to late in the second. Williams is looking for room to run, and he'd cap off the 11-play drive with a TD. Bills tied up at 21. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back now to Orchard Park for the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. Peterson's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Cardinals come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second down and 10. Catch made.
Johnson's one of the best in the NFL when it comes to running routes towards the sideline. That time he gets out there and he puts that inside foot into the ground, breaks outside. The throw is on target. Good solid gain, just short of that first down marker.
Third down and 2. Blunt. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third and short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Taylor's tackled down at the 43.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Cardinals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. The Cardinals take it from the 43. Picks up about 2.
Taylor's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
The Cardinals snap it at the 36.
Scanning the field. Locked in on the football and has hold. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. You talk about halftime adjustments, Phil. They come right out here in the second half and score the touchdown to go in front.
Yeah, I think here's what happened at halftime. The coach... went in there, yelled at them, got them scared, and it made them sharpen up because they looked really sharp on that drive to score that touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
Goodwin's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Bills have shown off a big-time running game today. Williams been the one finding ways to get into the end zone.
Yeah, to run the football into the end zone, you need persistence, you need patience, and you need a great effort by everybody on the offensive side, and they have had that so far here today.
Williams lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Williams taking the handoff. And Williams is met at the 23.
Williams is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Double tight end formation. Flip to the outside. It's wide open. Tackle made by Ray that time.
The Bills, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Johnson's going to take the handoff now.
The Cardinals defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Bills have it at the 34. Johnson's the receiver on the screen.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
The Bills snap it at the 36. Williams is taking it on the screen.
Still on his feet. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
The Bills did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Williams in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 50. They'll run it here. And this run goes nowhere as Washington gets him behind the line.
The Cardinals defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Get ready. 188.
2nd and 11. Woods with the catch.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
The Bills come to the line. First down marker at the 40.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And intercepted. Matthew makes a big play just like he's been doing his whole career.
Well, he made a lot of big plays down at LSU. Return game, he is awesome doing that, but he's a ball hawk. That's what you describe when you talk about Matthew. Knows how to go and find the football and make those plays. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
2nd down and 11. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
From the gun.
It's caught by Blount.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
Goodwin's got it now.
And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
The Bills know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Bills offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
2nd and 3. On the money. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The Bills look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Now 1st and 10. Outside now on the toss. Still not taken down. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Williams is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Tight ends in motion here. 1st and 10. Williams going to secure the handoff. Baker's there to take him down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
Nice job by the offense that time, even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. Out of the shotgun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
The Bills put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And converts on the 3. That field goal definitely helps their cause, but they're still going to have plenty of work to do in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, no question, but you know what? You said it right. They still have the 4th quarter, so this is a long game. Take the positives out of that field goal and just march forward.
That return's good for about 22.
The Cardinals haven't enjoyed nearly the same kind of success offensively in the second half as they did in the first, Phil.
Well, Jim, I think they just got tired. They were having so much success going up and down the field. They tired out. But, hey, give the defense a little credit. They're playing much better here in the second half.
And that's Williams, who almost had the interception.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Second and 10.
Gets the handle here.
He's tackled right at the 24.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. One last play before the quarter ends. So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down now. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. And it's batted down.
Aggressive call by the defense. They stopped the offense. Now they got them in fourth down, and let's see if their offense can come out and maybe win the game here late in the fourth quarter.
Goodwin's got it at the 15. He's taken down at the 30. The Bills will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the fourth quarter. The score's 28-24.
Get ready.
The Bills will take the snap from the 30. He runs with it right up the gut. And Williams is tackled down after a gain of 2. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Cardinals lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
Snap it out of the gun. Throws the pass. Almost intercepted.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Third down. It's a 2 tight end formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Bills just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Bills team official. The good news is this is just a minor issue. But that being said, he's going to stay on the bench for a bit longer before heading back out on the field.
Let's go. 38.
1st and 10. Williams is out there to receive the screen pass. Picks up maybe 3.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Coming up, 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Handoff made for a gain of about 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Get ready.
3rd and 2. Johnson's got it on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a 4th down by the offense.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. The Bills, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. They send the tight end in motion. First down at the 48. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The Cardinals guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
Williams lined up as the single back.
2nd and 11. Looking long. And a flag is down.
Pass interference. Defense.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Williams met after a gain of 3. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
Play clock's running down.
Johnson's handed the football.
Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the 4th quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
This has been a long drive so far.
The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver. The Bills did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Let's go. 38.
1st and goal.
And Williams is
Bills in for the score. Williams' 10th rushing touchdown of the season. At the most critical time, they've found the end zone and taken the lead. It's up to the defense now to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's what they've done. They put the pressure on their defense, go out there and finish this game off. And then, hey, look, you always got to feel good as a defensive player when you take the field with the lead.
the Cardinals set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 31-28.
Johnson can't resist. He'll test the coverage.
Johnson's taken down at the 18. The Cardinals offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, a lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
Second down and 10.
Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch. That's his first reception today.
The Cardinals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Here's the first snap after the big play. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Second and 10. And they take him down.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback, or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
It'll be third down. The Bills will come out in the dive. Out of the shotgun formation. Bites through contact. Catch made near the sideline. The defense steps up and gets it into the hands of the offense midway through the fourth. Now here comes the offense, which has been executing all day long.
Well, what they wanted, they finally got. A defensive stop. Now if the offense can come out there, take advantage of it and score, boy, would that put some pressure on the other team.
It'll be a touchback. The Cardinals defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation. It's about discipline. We did see it from their defense. Go out there and just do your job.
Williams is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Williams going to take the handoff now. They bring in the extra tight end.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Williams got it on the screen. Still on his feet. And Williams is tackled down at the 39. The Cardinals trail right now, and they just have not been able to rush the quarterback, which is very rare for this defense.
Well, they got to find a way to get to the quarterback, and I don't know, what do? Do you bring in different players? Do you use some different subs? Hey, I think they should start blitzing, find a way to hit that QB.
Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game.
And that'll be a gain of about 2. The Bills have clearly enjoyed being able to take the air out of the football when needed today. Williams has been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, when it's working well, don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it. Just keep running right at it.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Welcome back. Following the 2-minute warning, offense would be content just to hold on to the ball until the final whistle. Second down and 8. Feeds him again. And that gains 1. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. To Williams. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Following that timeout, defense back out on the field.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Floyd's a player who knows all about coming up big when it matters most as he retakes the field for this critical possession. Boy, could they ever use one of those big plays from him right here.
Oh, they want the big plays. And look, we know how these prima donnas are at wide receiver. If he doesn't get the football here right now, he'll throw a little tantrum out there on the field. So you might as well give it to him and see if he can win the game for you.
Game's about 3. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
That's his first reception today. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Well, when you're down a few points late in the game, you got to find a way to get that lead. How do you do it? You go to the hurry-up offense. Good job by the coach.
The Cardinals head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter.
Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. LeGarrette Blount with the grab. Gains 11.
The Cardinals will have to get to the 36 to even think about kicking a field goal.
Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down and 10. He's got a wide open alley. Has 12 on this play.
The Cardinals head to the line. They've got one timeout left in the game.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second down and 10.
Taylor's going to secure the handoff.
Going to be a penalty here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Pass is intercepted. Going to take it the distance. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and it's a touchdown in the waning moments. This should all but give them the win.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. It's good. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Peterson's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Cardinals have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just
a foot race to the end zone. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
All you have to do is give this quarterback a chance, and he will make it happen. Another touchdown throw on a terrific throw and catch.
The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point. The point after try is in the books.
Everyone in the building knows this is going to be an onside kick. The Cardinals hoping to recover now, an onside kick. The Bills call a timeout, their first. The Cardinals trying to keep their hopes alive and recover an onside kick. The kicking team fails to recover the onside kick, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Yeah, tough job there. You know, look, the NFL has changed the rules over the year. You really only get one chance to get that onside kick, and that time they were not able to do it.
The Cardinals defense takes the field here, and they're just going to watch their opponents take a kneel down to close this one out. What a disappointing day it's got to be for that unit, Phil.
Yeah, it's like rubbing salt into the wound. That's what it is, Jim. You got to watch them kneel down, then you got to go shake their hand and tell them a good game. Those are the last things you want to do as a player in this league.
Takes the knee. It was a close one, and at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And hang on, man, it's a great feeling.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.